Hey everybody, it's Mr. JB Gold. Today I'm going to be doing an Amazon Vine review video of a pair of these HTRC smart battery charger and maintainers. I wasn't going to do a video on these at first. I was going to explain everything in text, but then I thought there were some things that you as the potential consumer should know when making your decision about purchasing these. So a little bit of background. I live in an area where golf carts are extremely prevalent. It is the primary mode of transportation for most residents in the area. Most households have at least one, many two, some even three golf carts per home, especially those with teenagers in their household like I have. And so having a very good quality, sophisticated charger maintainer to help ensure the maximum charge for your golf cart batteries and the best longevity for your golf cart batteries, that's extremely important in this community, in this area. Even if you have people over visiting, that maybe their golf cart's starting to die, they stop off at your house, you want to be able to help them charge up their carts. So having these charger maintainers that are compatible with the common carts in the area is very, very important. Now these will work with other vehicles. They'll work with RVs, boats, ATVs, jet skis. I don't have experience with those types of vehicles. These were meant to be useful for golf carts in the community where I live. Friends, family, neighbors, golf carts. And they list the common golf cart brands. E-Z-Go, Club Car, Yamaha are probably the top three golf cart brands in the area that this lists as compatible types of carts. So a little bit of background on these, they're actually very sophisticated. They really are. They will support a choice mode between 36 volt and 48 volt. And you can just choose that here, right here where there's a switch. You can switch between 36 volt and 48 volt, which is great. And then it will actually go 5 amp for both, 10 amp on the 36 volt, 8 amp on the 48 volt, 18 amp on the 36 volt, and 13 amp on the 48 volt. So it has a lot of volt amp choices to select from, and then it has very good safeguards, a temperature adjustment sensor, so it automatically adjusts for temperature, like high temperatures. It can actually, once it fully charges, it can detect that and actually go into a trickle mode where it actually can sense sulfates and all kinds of things. I will list all those technical specifications and capabilities in my review. And it supports a lot of different types of batteries. It supports lithium batteries, it supports lead acid batteries, the common lead acid type batteries, and LiFePO4, etc. So wide array of compatible battery types, the choice between 36 and 48 volt and the various amps, and the safeguards made this very appealing in the product listing. My mistake was not paying closer attention to the adapter types and thinking through what it meant that for each battery charger maintainer, I had to ensure the correct adapter type. And let me explain what I mean by that, because that probably seems like common sense to a lot of you, and it's my mistake for not paying closer attention. But each one of these only comes with one type of these. So this is a 3-prong that came with this one, and then this is what's called a crowfoot or 2-prong connector. And neither of these connectors work with any of the golf carts that I've went to try this on. Not anywhere in my neighborhood or neighbors or friends or family that use golf carts were these types compatible with. What I needed was I think it's called a D-plug, which is kind of an enlarged version of the back of these. So if you look here, it's got that one rounder and one squarish port that plugs in, and that's actually the type of connection a lot of the golf carts in the area use. Now, what's funny is when I went to look to get one, I could not buy them individually. I had to buy I would have to buy another one of these with that type of adapter in order to have that adapter. And then I would have 3 of these things and only one adapter. And I could not find where I could buy these separately. Now, there are some that are sold separately, but none that I could find that are this compatible where it plugs into this particular type of charger. Right, so here on the back. So I could get them, but I'd have to figure out a way to re-modify them to work with this type of connector or rewire them, and that's not my thing. I just want to buy a charger, plug in the connector, and know that I have the right kinds of connectors. And if, let's say, a neighbor comes by with a different connector, it would be nice to have multiples to choose from to help them charge up their golf cart. That's just not the scenario here. These are not cheap. They're $150 to $180 retail. So think about it. You buy one of these, and let's say you're not like me, you actually pay attention, you get the right plug. Let's say a year down the road, you sell that golf cart, get a different golf cart, it's got a different plug. Now what are you going to do? You can't just go out and swap out this. You have to buy a whole nother charger, and I don't think that's good. I think it's important that this vendor should make it possible to select one or more of these in the order. Sell them separately if you want, or bundle multiples of them in, the most common ones in, and charge a higher price point for the whole package, so you get one battery charger and multiple adapters. Or just the battery charger, and then, like I said, let you choose one or more of these as add-ons. The fact that you have to buy them as a set is, I think, I would rethink buying these had I paid better attention and known that going in. So again, I'll just summarize. I only was considering these for use of the golf carts in the neighborhood for friends and family, to help them keep those batteries charged up and to help them maintain them and have longevity. They do have, these are sophisticated charger maintainers. I will not deny that. Priced in that $150 to $180 range. But and they do even come with these alligator clips for, like, say, charging individual batteries in a pinch. But if you want to be able to just plug your golf cart in, plug this, to a charger, you're going to have to pay very close attention that you're getting exactly the right adapter that you want. And if you have multiples, you can't just buy multiple adapters in one charger. You're going to have to buy a charger and adapter pair for each type of vehicle that you're trying to charge. So that's pretty much it. Please feel free to check out the other images in my review and the text in my review. Please feel free to follow me as an Amazon Vine reviewer if you'd like. As always, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
So if you watch, what it's doing right here is, I believe it is on this first phase, which is the battery desulfation phase. It is supposed to pulse on and off. Now what happens is it never leaves this stage. It has a couple of times, but most of the time it'll just stay here and it'll pulse like this for, who knows, 24 hours. And it'll never fully charge the battery. So it seems like it worked once or twice. This is the second one of these that is doing this. I have another charger over here, which is a smaller 6-amp charger. Plus I still have the original power drive, and it seems to work fine. So I've tried contacting this company here, HTRC, to try to get a better understanding of what's happening, if there's anything that I could do to make this work correctly, because I did want to use this. But no, it's not a good charger. Would not recommend. So probably will be returning this one here very, very shortly.
Hello, just want to come on here and do a quick video review of this battery charger and battery maintainer, I believe. I bought it mainly for the battery charging. My battery charger went out. It was old school. So this is an electronic version, but I'm excited to get it and try it, as I work on cars on the side. I work with dead batteries and stuff like that, so I'm kind of anxious to try it. Our battery keeps going dead, so, but I bought this, and it's supposed to be electronic, as opposed to the old, kind of the dial type of battery chargers that I have now, so that died.
This is my golf cart charger. Look at this. And the instructions over here, so we're gonna charge my golf cart in a little bit. It's perfect.
So this video for the smart charger is basically just to show you the form factor of it and the fact that it really is not auto selecting voltage like they talk about. You actually select the voltage and you select a lot of different functionality like current, how much current you want, and some of the functionality. It does have the charger for the standard golf cart as well as jumper cables.
trying to come on, but it just won't come on.